Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War with me, your host, Luckymarine, where we're doing the Confederate playthrough on the medium difficulty. Just because we did the Union playthrough on the medium difficulty, I wanted a direct comparison to the Union campaign. So, first Winchester. Let's get amongst this. Didn't defeat the enemy at the Battle of Cross Keys. Must be here. Port Republic. Alright, so which one would be the most difficult to do? You probably want to save the most difficult one to be the last, so that you get both the bonuses from doing the ones before. They both look to be size bonuses, so it's broadly 5% and a 5%. So overall, 10%. It's not much, but once you start increasing the size of the army that you're against, you know, it's a good 6,000 troops that are just not on the field. Which, I don't know, they'll be about 2,000 strong each. So that's 3 brigades just wiped off the map that you don't have to face. So which one do we think is going to be most difficult? No, let's just go chronological order. Let's just go the order that they were in. So, first Winchester is first. Let's go for it. We decided to launch offensive operations on the Union forces in the Shenandoah Valley, preventing them from, full stop, capital letter, preventing them from reinforcing their offensive against Richmond. We must use a bold strategy by employing audacity and rapid, unpredictable movement in the whole valley. Really? Therefore, you'll use a small flexible force. The rest of your army will take positions on the outskirts of the capital. The Union commander of the Department of the Shenandoah, N.G. Nathaniel P. Banks, is attempting to reorganize his army at Winchester and defend the town, move swiftly and attack that Union force. Alright. Well, is there a way here that we can... I know it says our cores are here, but we can't split them further down. Oh well, we're just going to have to... actually no, can we do it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So which ones are going to get taken? Or which ones aren't? No idea. Let's just go. We'll get what we get. Seems the Federals decided to give a battle and deployed around the town of Winchester. Our scouts report that General Banks has no more than 4 brigades, supported by artillery and light units. 4 brigades. Alright. Have at your disposal a significant force to crush the Federal army and capture the city. So it looks like we have, or it seems like, it's worded like we outnumber. This victory inflict at least 8% more casualties than the enemy. Godspeed. It's worded as if we massively outnumber them. Or it does to me at least. Still, I don't want to be fighting into woods. We either hug this edge, and we get into the city as quickly as we can, and press out through what will probably be prepared defences here, and push out. Hit them in the back, unless they're actually in the city, or we'll come all the way around this side. I'm liking this option better. It's more direct. So it looks like it gave us the majority infantry, which is nice. Oh, and some horse. We'll use you just to scout out what's ahead of us. Kemper, we can use you as well. Let's go. Oh wow, okay. Unlucky. Let's run you two forward. Let's try and get rid of these skirmishers. I will pull everyone out this side. Cannons? Why not? You probably already loaded. Again. Let's route them all the way back. Oh, we spotted someone else here. Right, so this looks like a defensive position, but they're not on it. Let's string a line out just there. We'll bring our cannons a little bit further forward. We'll get a horse around that side there. Yeah, let's head off that way. We'll try to hug this edge. There's probably a defensive line here as well. What rifles have you got? Not bad. We can get them off the horses. Alright, so cannons are here. Right, let's get you away. Brown, you take out those skirmishers. Let's get you around the side. If we move up through this cover, we should be able to do enough damage to force them out of that defensive position. Alright, now I need you lot to start running. Although long range cannon fire, it's not. It sounds bad, it looks bad, but it's not really. It's not too bad. There are worse things in the world. Let's get you running as well. Alright, so you're in 57% cover. We can bring you around the back. Once we've got you around the back, we'll probably get you off your horses. Come on, fire and move, fire and move. Need you moving as well. Not you off your horses. I keep harassing these. 500 on 207. Should be fairly easy. Why don't you just get in ranger then? People out in the open here. Don't like that, but C3 move you as well. Come on. You're not running. You should be. You should be sprinting over here, but you're not. Also, did we just let those skirmishers escape? Come on, Seafried. You've got condition. Why are you not running? Push Preston onto the point. Try to turn Hampton away. Oh, nope. Oh wow, there are many of them. Go on, keep pressing. This is a fairly terrible position to be in. Those out in the open. However, if we're locking these lot down, that's fair enough. We'll push Gibson and Preston and Siegfried into defensive positions in the town, and we'll just pull all these away, filter them around into the town itself, and we'll hold the point. And they're going to have to fight into the defensive terrain. Come on, let's continue down here. Let's pull you. Yeah, fall back. Come on. One Atwell utterly destroyed if we can. There were people down here, but more pressing issues, more pressing positions. Eustace is on his way. Let's get another volley onto Atwell, and then we'll get Siegfried into the cover of this town. Alright. So we've secured Winchester, but we need to hold it. Let's get you on your horses, move you away. You've done your job. I almost want to get shots on these guys here. I'll pull you away as well. Another volley on the skirmishers before they leave. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's bring you all the way around here. I'm fairly certain the skirmishers ended up out of this side. Split off. Skirmishers. We'll take the supply wagon. The rest of you move on. Looks like this cannon went down. You move yourself into that position there. I want you to this position here. Balls. Okay, you around here to this gap as well. They should be relatively safe. I don't think they're going to push out. And cavalry is maneuvering at the rear. The rear. Alright. Right. You go round into the skirmishers. Another volley into them before they hit you. Excellent. You form up. Actually, let's pull you back. I will lure Gordon into the range of canister fire. You. Yep. Get shots on Hampton. Where the hell have these come from? Magical disappearing supply wagons. Love them. This is fun. How is it that we can't see you? And let's get you away into the side of Gordon. I don't know how they're marching backwards and yet still firing forwards. Yep, just get yourself away. Try pull Collins with you. There we go. Nope, just stop. Now go. Right, supplies into the centre and forest. Let's get you moving again. Eustace, we can use you. I think these forests are cleared now actually. We'll use them. So Collins had decided that's a bad idea to follow us. So let's pull back. They'll get into those woods a long time before we do. Alright, I reckon Siegfried's gonna get hit by melee. Switch fire. You as well. And you in hit. Let's get you to charge just to boost your melee. You fire into that. You fire into that. And you as well if you can. Let's not let these get too far away. Also, we'll get rid of their supplies. No, just fire into it. There you go. More supplies rendered. Excellent. Let's try and get you at least hidden. And the cav. No, these are about facing. We're about to get hit. That was poor manoeuvring there. Come on, Solo. Alright, it's not been the best of fights. Still isn't. Put our skirmishers out to the north of town because we know that the south is relatively clear. Forest has been turned away. Supplies. If they're out of sight, then that's about as much as we can hope for. "2,000 men have just vanished into nowhere." As they do. Let's go harass a little bit more. So Siegfried has been forced out of his position. Don't worry with that. All we have to do is capture and hold. Alright, Swallow, you're in 63%. Alright. We'll help out with Breton. I think we're in good enough cover here that this cannon fire isn't going to do too much to us. So get shots on banks. Alright, let's get ourselves away. Try to drag Donnelly out of position. Right, Swallow, you turn yourself around. Kemper took a bit of hammering there. Let's try and force a flank here. Donnelly's got bored of playing with horses. That came out wrong, I'm sure it did. That should be a flank. A flank and a rout. Let's not chase them off into the woods. Make sure that we're in cover. And they'll have to walk out of the woods to get back to us. Oh. Go for your horses there. With the carbines that Forrest has, and with his bonuses that he gets. Mounted infantry, reloading time, cover, plus 25, yeah. If we can get him into cover, he's going to have loads of cover. We can always mount him up and get him away if we see, I think it's Donnelly, come back down. Might be able to sneakily take out banks. Outstanding. Alright, we'll rear end Collins here. For the forest, that should rout him. We'll try and turn away the cannons. Nope. Actually, if we push Preston all the way out, we might get Hampton to turn around. There's only 14 minutes left. There's no need. There's no need. Just stay there. Well, that was a tiny charge. Let's just run you forward. I think we've only got 14 minutes left, but it might just be enough to take out the whole cannon brigade. Still not seeing them exit those woods. There are people up here. Maybe they just decided to go home. Let's get you going. In fact, we might be able to keep Donnelly out of this cover. On fire. Don't move. Do we finish? Ah, balls, I wasn't meant to click that. I was going to say, do we finish now or do we carry on? I was going to just carry on there. It should give you some indication of this is a soft deadline. Because I've been bitten by that before, expecting it to be a soft deadline, and then it just ended and us taking a draw instead of a win. We should have carried on there. We could wipe these off the map. Oh well. A win is a win, I suppose. Not the best of fights. Kind of messed up with fighting into this cover. We should have probably just left all this. Come all the way around the back with everybody and secured the town, either around the side or around this flank and in from below. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. Had we not been engaging them frontally, then they may well have all turned around and just fled into town anyway, as soon as they spotted us. Siegfried is wounded. That's alright. It's not death. Captured a few supplies. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Could have been better. And I really didn't want to finish it there. Homeland Defense Cross. Okay. 126 prisoners exchanged 400. Did we capture people? Yeah, we captured supply wagons, but I don't remember capturing people. Okay. 1 career point to spend. Where do we put it? Do like medicine. Although we are going to have to start putting stuff into training. If we want well-trained units, i.e. 3 stars, we're going to have to start putting stuff into training. Because they need to be... They don't need to be, but in order to keep them at a high operating level, you need to be putting more veterans in than you do rookies. At the moment we're fine chucking rookies into a lot of these units. Gibson is fine with rookies. But the moment you start chucking veterans in, the cost goes up by a lot, considering just 13 people are going to cost 572 Confederate dollars. Forest. We have 32 in the armory. And a further 8. 32 in the armory. Nope. 18 rookies. The rest will be veterans. So 14 plus the 8.
Yes, sir.
We retain the 3 pip. Yeah, but yeah, that's alright. Siegfried, can we swap you out for Leroy? Actually, we'll get a 2 pipper in there. Hansen can take over for the time being. Bratton, Swallow. That's pretty much it. What did we capture? 42. Do we use the 1842? I don't think we do. I mean, there's plenty in the shop. I think it's probably about time we started outfitting our troops with better weapons. Lorenz, yep. Springfield, Lorenz. Do I have anything better out there? We do. Effective range of 340 brings us within a comparison range with the Lorenz that's in the rest of this division. They're both at 340 whilst we're languishing with Eustace in at 250 yards. Is it worth it just to spend a little bit more? No, we can't. We can't outfit a whole unit. We can with the Enfield though. So, yeah. We'll equip that Enfield. How about somebody else? Mississippi. You're all on Mississippi's. I don't think we need these anymore. We'll keep the Springfield 1855s. Skirmishers, nope, don't use those. Cav, artillery, 12-pound howitzer. I prefer the 12-pound Napoleon, just because they have more range. Range 140. 12-pound howitzer, range 1000. You have to wait a long time. These are right behind your front lines. The thing is, yeah, they do a decent amount of damage, but still. Damage 65, damage 56. No, Napoleon beats it, hands down on everything. The effective range. Right, at 1000 meters, it's going to be ball, and then say at 500 meters, it's going to be shell, and then at about, I think it's about a tenth of that, so about 100 meters, yards probably, yards, it's going to be canister. But if you go to Napoleon with longer range, 10% of 1400, so 140 yards, it's going to turn into canister. The further you go, the longer you push it out. Some of the Parrots are longer range, yeah. So at 170 yards, this engages canister. I mean, that's not. Well, you're quite, yeah. So at 200 yards, this will probably engage canister. It's not 10%. It's not 10% of the range turns into. It's another number. But you get what I mean. The the longer the range, the further away that cannon can engage the canister shot, which is what cannons are all about. It's you don't do much damage with ball. You do middling damage with shell. The way that the cannons rack up the most kills and do the most good is when it's up close and personal, and when they're discharging canister shot into charging enemy. They do the kills, they do the morale shock damage. It's amazing to see. So I mean, fire rate of 23, fire rate of 25, accuracy of 16, accuracy of 12.5. What do you go for? I've just talked through it all, and I've thought that now that the 20-pounder parrots are better than the 24-pounder howitzers. The parrot does 2 less damage. 2 less outright damage than the 24-pounder howitzer. Fire rate of 25, fire rate of 23, so it's got a better fire rate, not by much, but still. Accuracy is better with the parrot. Melee is it's a non-issue. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's cannons and their effectiveness. Or you Napoleons as well. Yeah. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will be it for this episode. We've still got a few people to come back. A few people that are still injured from the last fight out. Hopefully they'll be back soon. I'd like a timer. I'd like a timer or a brief description of what the wounded, how the wounded. Maybe a bar that says no, do not. I just want to get out of the screen because it's annoying me. Maybe a description of how the wounded, saying how long it's going to be until they're back in fighting order. Well, that'll do. That will do. Next fight will be on behalf of Abraham Lincoln. I express my deepest admiration for your military efforts in the Battle of First Winchester. The President recognizes that Luckymarine presents a formidable opponent and has approved sending you 2,800 of our bravest soldiers to reinforce your army. We expect that you will soon bring us the results you have promised. Anyway, shifting more reinforcements. Yep. So next fight, chronological order, 8th of June 62 or 9th of June. Right, so we'll probably do cross keys next. And have minus 5% enemy size. I'm Luckymarine, as always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for cross keys. Until then, do take care.